Evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In his career versus this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So striding in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that's in there, base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In the dirt here.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Mike Moustakas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Popped high in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Barnhart has it. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play just to knock that ball.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. And it's fouled away.
Winker.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jesse Winker becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Darvish has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Into the box now, Luis Castillo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so stepping in, Nick Senzel. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. 1-0 the count. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Senzel aboard here at first with nobody out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
2-0 now. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he's able to get there. First pitch of the at-bat.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pitch popped up. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and a strike now. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count remains full. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Galvis on the slide. Wow! So it's no runs on. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Softly hit here to the left side, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 33.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Tucker Barnhart would be next. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now back.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to speed. Here's the pitch.
Leading off for the Reds.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Luis Castillo.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Joey Votto is on deck. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. And next will be Chris Bryant. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out toward second. Galvis on to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play. And that brings up Javi Baez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And it's fouled away. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Howe is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 2.
Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And that misses for ball 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Casey Sadler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
65. Casey Sadler.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Line towards center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. Striding in once again, Luis Castillo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Nick Senzel will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The next 0-2. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's finally over for a strike. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Steven Souza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Chicago, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Digging in now, Javier Baez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. Nope.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1 to 1-2 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Schwarber is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Craig Kimbrell enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A strike called at the knees, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time.
The
2 away.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled off. 2-2. Here it is. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
This is pulled into right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Derek Dietrich is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Derek.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Senzel. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cody Reed will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Farmer is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ian Happ is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Left side. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Kyle Farmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a knuckleball's hit on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nick Senzel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. A windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. High in the air out to center field. Senzel backing up on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. David Bodie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Chris Bryant.
Slider laid off for a ball. swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Jeremy Jeffress takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Reds down to their last strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Craig Kimbrell is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.